I'm gonna record this draft. I think the Arena Tracker overlay is kind of fucked up, but don't worry about that. I think it's just this one. Like, this is always kind of tough to deal with. Although, it's always only been awkward for me when I've seen it. It's the taunt that's tough, so like tempo-wise it's not a great 5-drop, but it does present a lot of problems. I'm gonna take it. This has been pretty good for me. I think I'm gonna take it. This is probably not a consideration. I do think this meta is too curve and tempo oriented to consider this over this, so I'm gonna go with that. I like this card a lot, but I don't see myself getting secrets, and I like this card a lot as well. So I'm gonna take it. Sen'jin's alright. 3/5 doesn't seem really amazing. You know, I'm always complaining about Darkspear Berserker, so I don't think this is all that great in this meta. Okay, wow. We have one. Definitely think I'm gonna go with this. I mean, we can just pick into so many death rattles more aggressively. Whereas, like, I guess drawing into a body, even if the body itself wasn't attacking face, and I feel like the attacking face part doesn't really matter, getting into like a, what is it, 312, 311 or something like that for free is pretty sweet. But I still think I'm going to take this because it's early enough in the draft for me to weight death rattles a little more heavily. And there's a lot of great 3-drops, so I'm not too sad about leaving that one behind. Yeah, we don't have any spells yet. I'm sure we'll pick some up, but I don't know. This minion hasn't been great for me. 6 mana 6/6 rush or just a 6/6 body is pretty solid. So I've had trouble getting 6 or more attack. I don't think I've gotten that in Arena yet. So Silence, holy shit, that's really good. I haven't seen this yet. Mage Hunter. Silence, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I mean, this is just a 1 mana reduction. It's kind of terrible. Deal 4 damage. That's a decent. Seems like a decent effect, but I see a much lower win rate, and this is hard to pass up. So I'm gonna take that. I'm also not sure we play that on 3 ever. I think we play that as a sort of flip. I've seen a lot of success with this card. I like it a lot. We don't have any weapons. I usually don't get more than 1 weapon in a Demon Hunter draft, so I'm going to take this one. This is pretty good. Again, we don't really have many spells. I guess we have this so far. I do feel like this is kind of our late game bomb that we want to drop, and there's also Coil Frame. There's some other bombs that we can get in the high slot, so I'm gonna take that. Yeah, like I said, 3/5's not amazing. The lifesteal is nice, but this is just super annoying, and it's a 2-drop, so we take that. I like this card a lot. I think it's a little underrated, but this seems pretty solid. Like, it just draws a card. It can deal 4 damage. If we keep our curve low, then it should be a little more easy to activate. So I guess the 2 things that we're trying to focus on for this draft are death rattles and low curve. So this is not a cheap death rattle. so it will not apply to the 5 or less from my deck. So I think we go with this. Although this is good. This is seen a lot of. I think I still just take this. I'll just take the weapon, and I think that's right. We have a couple. I think we can make up for this. Our cast is really strong, but I still think it's this one. I think it's going to be Sneaky Delinquent. I don't think there's much else to say. We don't get much spell damage in Demon Hunter. God, this doesn't even kill Dark Spear. I also feel like card draw goes a little bit down when we have something like Death Speaker, and Death Rattles are hanging out in our deck potentially. But we do want to keep a low curve, right? So does that mean we consider Abusive Sergeant? We do have a lot of ways to keep sticky minions on the board, right? I almost think that this is the pick then, because we get tokens, this thing drops a thing, this summons things. See, this makes things, this will give us an extra thing, this drops a thing, this is hard to remove. So I think now we're looking at pushing maybe a very aggressive deck. And I think this fits in that well. Draw card for each friendly minion that died this turn. Meh. I think this is probably the pick. I don't really like that whatchamacallit. I don't love this watch post either. I mean, it's pretty awkward, and I guess well, I don't know. This is actually a tough pick, right? Because obviously this is going to play into our aggressive plan. I guess as far as like top end goes, we probably don't want to push too far into it. Like, this is tempting, right? Because it'll make more stuff. And I think our plan is quickly becoming make a bunch of stuff, look for like a Stormwind, right? And, you know, make stuff happen. I guess I think I do want to take this. I think it's this. I definitely think it's this one. Yeah, this, I think... Oh, do we have that many rushes? Wow. Okay. I'll take this, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3 things that are coming down on 2 so far. Yeah, let's do this. Only attack if your hero attack this turn. That seems pretty solid. I'll take that. Yeah. Sure. I like that. Cheap Death Rattle or Swarm. We have a lot of Swarm already. I think we go for the Death Rattle. Push that shit. More Death Rattle. That's good with me. The more I can saturate my deck with Death Rattles for Blackthorn, the better. I mean, Loot Hoarder's not bad here, actually. Drawing cards is something that I don't think we're doing very much. Problem is, I don't really want him to come out of the deck. I don't want him to be the one that gets... Yeah, I think it's this one, because if this gets pulled by Blackthorn, it's really fucking solid. Ooh! I think Kurtrus is the pick here. Your lifesteal damages the enemy hero instead of healing you, so... I don't know. I think it's this. I don't think there's any consideration to... God, I should record my drafts more. It's going a lot better than usual. It's saying we have too many 2-drops. I mean, this is great for our plan, right? Although this is super aggressive, so like, how many 4-drops? We have 4 4-drops, a couple 3-drops. I think it's this one. because if we have 2 1-drops out, then that basically turns into 4 damage. I mean, more Death Rattle, right? I think it has to be more Death Rattle. 4 attack and immune. Yeah, I like that. We're 25. I mean, it's not unlikely that we're gonna hit a 1 and a 2 on 3. And I could play this on 3, right? So I think this is overrated, but I do feel like it's a little bit better than this. Although this is a lot of damage on 3. I like that. Look at this. I'm not picking that. Do we have anything with super high health? Yeah. 1, 7, 6. Yeah. I think we do this. Just keep that curve low. That's nice. I think that fixed our deck really well. Corrupt, draw a card. We don't have enough card draw for an aggressive deck, I don't think. We're going to be playing a lot of cards, so it should be really easy for us to trigger the thing here. Is it better than getting a body out? I wonder. In this meta, it seems so important to have lots of bodies. It's just not super reliable because we're not going to be drawing. We're playing this on, what, turn 5 at the earliest? I guess that's the point where we would want to start drawing cards, but that's in kind of an ideal scenario. This could happen if we trip up early on, I think. Draw an Outcast card from your deck. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tempting to have a way to potentially fish for Kurtrus. And we have a lot of 4-drops for an aggressive deck. Like, this seems tempting because, I mean, we're probably going to be hitting with our face a lot, and it's a 3-drop. So we'd have 6, 5, 5. Yeah, I don't think you pass that up. Yeah, this is great. I think it's perfect. Okay. I'm going to stop recording. Hopefully that worked.